Hello everybody, welcome to Career Essentials. Thank you for joining us, and today I'll be discussing another career path with you, which is going to be human resources. Now I've already made one for human resources which I mentor, so this is going to be another one, and today I'll be joining with Melody.
Hello.
Hi Melody, thank you for joining us today.
It's okay.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. That's good. Right. Let's get straight to it. The point of this is to help people understand about different career paths. So in this case, it will be human resources, and it's for people leaving school, universities, or if they're doing research on this field, just to get an idea of what it's like, and hopefully it'll help them with whatever they're doing. So the first question I usually ask is, what is human resources in a nutshell? What's it all about?
So human resources basically contains recruit for the companies, and then compensation, and also training and development.
Okay. So recruitment, compensation,
Yeah.
training and development.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So what sort of work are you involved in, Melody?
So what I studied is Master of Science Human Resource Development.
Uh-huh.
So it's mainly for developing people, and then help to the company to select the best people, or after they got the employee, how to help them to develop to the correct career path.
Okay, brilliant. So you're more sort of with the employment side of things with human
Yeah, and
resources.
also for the humanity part, we are like what I studied about is gender equality, and it's more focused on like how to improve and empower women.
Okay, wow, that's interesting. So, employability, and once they've been employed, their career progress within the company,
Yeah.
and also covering the human side and women's, what did you say again?
Empowerment.
Women's empowerment,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Also, for my course, I also studied about the organization change strategy. So it's really helped the company which want to change, like the business, or want to improve their service quality. HRD also help them. Yeah.
Okay. So you also covered aspects such as business development in your studies.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, fantastic. Very interesting. So let's say someone is interested in getting into human resources as a career path. What qualifications do they need after they finish school to get into, or for their A levels? What do they need to get into human resources?
So as a foreigner, I'm an international student in the UK. So if you got the similar situation, I will advise you to study the HR management or HR development, which got the CIPD qualification. You can check this from the CIPD website, and then select the relevant institutions to study. After you graduate from the HRD or HRM, then you can try to get an internship or some HR assistant role to get into the HR.
Okay, right. Wow. So human resources development and management.
Or management.
Or management.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And you also did a master's, didn't you? And was this the master's in that you did, or was it a different?
So in my bachelor degree, I did law and finance, and then I had a 1 year HR internship experience in my undergrad time. I really enjoyed it, so I decided to do the HR as my master's degree.
Okay, I see. So you basically did finance and law for your undergrad, and then you ended up doing an internship in human resources, which you really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So you decided to do human resources
Yeah.
for your masters.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And so that other than that particular avenue that you selected, what are the other human resources avenues that are there for anyone to select? What are the main ones? So there's the human resources sort of management side of things, and then the employability side of things, the law side of things. So what are the other things that?
I would say one of the very important is employment law. So if you're not studying HR but want to get into a HR career, I think you can take some like employment law course. It really helps company to recruit new people and then draft the contract and all things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Melody.
Okay.
If someone is sort of interested in human resources, would you say there's a type of personality that best suits them? Is there a personality for human resources, would you say?
I think for human resources, communication skills is really important. So I would say if you are very good at communicate with people or listen to the people, what they say, I think it's a very good part of the human resources.
All right, right. So with regards to the personality side of things, if you're someone who's sort of engaging with people, interactive, talking,
Yeah.
communicating, a good listener, then human resources can be a good career to select. Okay, right. Just at sort of school level, what sort of subjects do you cover? Do you just sort of go with business and management, finance, economics? Is that the sort of modules you would cover when you finish school or early in college?
I would say human resources is a very interesting subject because no matter what you studied before, you can always find a way to combine them and then get into the human resources. Like for me, I studied law and finance before, and then I found there's a connection like employment law, or if I'm working in a bank or some financial companies, I can find there's a combination of HR and what you studied before. So don't worry about like what you have, like the thing you studied is not related to HR because it's never too late to get into HR.
Right. Okay. That's
Yeah.
that's very good. So.
And also, I would like to say experience is very important in HR. When I do my internship, I've never studied HR before, but I tried to discover more areas in the HR, and with the guidance, I feel gradually understand how it works. So I will encourage people to just try to get some internship or opportunities to practice.
Right. Okay. Yes. So basically, if you are interested, it doesn't. There's no sort of specific subjects you have to cover in your A levels or in college. If you've sort of generally done business, finance, law, economics, even mathematics, they will all help with human resources. And the other thing that Melody pointed out, and also Shaimendra pointed out, is that try and get some work experience wherever you can. So if you got a long summer break, or if you're taking a gap year, or if you get any time, basically to do an internship, just go for it. It'll be really, really helpful for you.
Yeah.
Right. What would you say is what's the future of human resources?
Okay, so I think I can see become an HR partner will be like very, very high. It's a very high level of HR. Become an HR partnership, and then in this case, you can give a company advice how to allocate people, how to improve the whole company working together, and then create more things. Or for academically, I would say human resource development is really is really important subject in HR. You can work more in the humanity issues, help the gender equality, or help with the refugee issues. So that in like the different levels in different aspects.
Right. Okay. So basically, more and more companies will start having more HR individuals, there'll be bigger HR departments in companies, and there'll be lots of things that they will have to handle and manage in the future. So you'll see this sort of an industry that's growing, and there'll be demand in the future, would you say?
For my current experience, I don't think HR normally is a very big department in company. Normally it's a HR manager with few HR officers. And then if they more cooperate with the other companies, like for example, some company they especially offer the legal services, so they cover the like the employment role, and also like the company finance department maybe cover the payroll as well. So I think normally company they not really have a very big HR team.
Okay, okay, right. But I think more and more companies will start to have an HR team because
Yeah,
some companies
yeah,
don't have an
definitely.
HR team.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. That's
It's
good to know.
important, but it's not a big team.
Yeah. Depending on the size of the company, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What sort of role does social media play with human resource? Because it seems to be creeping into everything at the moment with all kinds of industries. So does social media have an influence in HR, or what sort of a role does it play?
So I would say LinkedIn definitely is one thing you need to have a look, because every day I've been receiving so many connections from recruitment consultants. That's the like one of the platform for them to get connect with the employers. Also, if you are individual, you can go to LinkedIn to find more information and maybe find your next job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So with regards to human resources and for employees looking for employers and vice versa, LinkedIn is a very good platform. That's what Melody is saying. Right. So this is the final question, Melody. We're nearly there. What would you say is the best part of this line of work, being involved in human resources and doing that as your career? What's the best part, or what would you say gives you job satisfaction, or what gives you a sense of fulfillment?
I think for the job I'm doing at the moment, like helping people and then make people happy always make me happy as well. Every time, like for example, when I doing the people like new starter on board process, I was feel like I kind of help them to give them a bit knowledge about our company, and these little things also make me very happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the fact that you can help people and then you can see them being happy
Yeah.
after you've provided your service or help, and just see them happy gives you a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us today, Melody. I really appreciate it. And if you've got any more questions about human resources, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to ask Melody about them or answer them myself. Or if you've got any other questions or any other career paths that you'd like me to cover, I'm open to cover as much as I can. And if you give me a feedback of any other industries or any other roles, titles that you'd like me to cover, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll be happy to make a video for you. Thank you very much, Melody.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon.
See you. Bye.
Bye.